Biology reveals that your prefrontal cortex loses a significant percentage of its operational efficiency the moment you face a goal that feels monumental. Your brain does not distinguish between the cognitive load of a massive project and a direct physical threat to your survival. It identifies the anticipated effort as pain, triggering a protective shutdown sequence we often mislabel as laziness. Everything you've been told about grit and willpower is neurologically incomplete. You are not lazy. You are trapped in a biological loop designed to minimize metabolic cost and seek immediate comfort. The human brain is an energy conservation machine. When you imagine a massive career shift or a rigorous fitness regime, your limbic system calculates the cost of that effort. If the cost is perceived as too high, the brain floods your system with signals to retreat into low-energy activities like scrolling or watching television. This is not a character flaw, but a survival mechanism. To bypass it, you must systematically lower the neural friction of the start. The first protocol is the principle of atomic reduction. Big tasks are biologically loud and trigger the amygdala's alarm system. By shrinking a task until it is infinitesimally small, writing one sentence instead of a book, or practicing one chord instead of a song, you bypass these defense systems. These small wins create a microdose of dopamine, signaling to your brain that the task is safe to repeat. Focus on progress, not perfection. You must also understand that willpower is a finite chemical resource that eventually runs out. High-efficiency individuals do not rely on grit, they rely on friction architecture. Setting up easy routines, like placing your gym shoes by your bed, removes the need for complex decision-making. By reducing environmental friction, you allow your neurochemistry to enter an automatic state, preserving energy for the actual work. The hardest part of any neural sequence is the ignition. The protocol requires a commitment of only 120 seconds. Whether you want to read a book or clean a room, promise yourself you will work for just 2 minutes. Once you are in motion, the brain reevaluates the metabolic cost and finds that staying in motion is easier than stopping. It is like pushing a ball down a hill. The first push is the only true barrier. To turn these actions into permanent neural pathways, you must utilize the hidden lever of immediate reinforcement. Reward yourself for the act of starting, not just finishing. A favorite song or a short break after those first 2 minutes binds the effort to a positive biochemical state. This trains your neurons to associate the moment of initiation with pleasure rather than pain. It is vital to remember that biology does not care about your dreams, it only cares about your consistency. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary data point. When a routine breaks, the resulting self-criticism creates a cortisol trap that further paralyzes your progress. To regain momentum, you must lower the stakes, be kind to yourself, and return immediately to the ignition protocol. You are not just doing tasks, you are updating your internal firmware and providing evidence for a new identity. Think of your dreams like a fire. Right now, they are only a tiny spark. Every small action you take is adding fuel. Small, regular efforts done consistently create massive structural changes in your neural architecture. Your dreams are waiting for the fire to start. Subscribe to update your internal firmware and join the Neural Blueprint community. Take one small step today.